looking back on what's happened throughout the competition so far, it just seems like it just hasn't clicked. What can you put that down to? Is there anything you can sort of put your finger on?
A difficult question. I'm asking myself that question quite often. I think we've got a group of very good players who just haven't really found their form, unfortunately. And that's cricket sometimes. But I think rather than dwelling on the past, we've got an opportunity ahead of us. I'm pretty certain 5 wins will qualify us, and that's pretty much all we're interested in the moment. I just think with the quality in that dressing room, it just takes someone to light the fire and get them going. So we can dwell on the past for as long as we want, but it's not going to help us. I think we just need to look forward. We need to just make sure that we're just dotting the I's and crossing the T's, and I'm sure there's enough quality in that dressing room to get 3 from 3 at the moment, and that's kind of where we're at the moment.
Lance, can you just explain to us the reason of keeping Quinton down the order at the beginning of the tournament and then changing tonight?
Yeah, it's all about balance. Lots of teams have got left arm spin in the middle as well. So that was something we looked at, and if you look at our squad, we've got John and who else is there that can open the batting. Parsons can open the batting, so I thought it was an opportunity to give Parsons a go early on, and as I said earlier, it was a thought of maybe just using Quinton in the middle as left-right combination. That was our thinking about that early on.
And just in terms of, do you concerned at all about Hendrik's form at the moment?
I'm concerned about everyone's form at the moment, including mine.
Hi Coach, overall Durban Super Giants, there's 3 more matches left, important games against the MI Cape Town and the Paarl Royals again. So how did you pick the team up going forward? There's 3 matches, I'm sure the team wants to win all 3 matches and end the tournament on a high.
Yeah, I think we just got to make sure that we're keeping it positive. As I said early on, there's a lot of talent in that room, and it just takes one to light the spark to drag the next one. I think if we can get going, we're going to be difficult to stop if we can qualify. I've been doing franchise cricket now for many years, and I know the teams that pick up momentum towards the end are the ones that generally difficult to stop. So yes, we've got a bit of work to do, but that's sport, and that's what brings these great cricketers back every day, is that opportunity to write a story.
Lance, just on Kane's input throughout the competition, he's your leading run scorer. I presume he adds a lot of value in the dressing room. Just what has he actually brought to this young side?
Yeah, I think he just brings that calmness, that weight of runs, that experience, and that experience as a captain as well. So he brings for us generally somebody that we can hopefully bat around. Kane knows his game inside out. It's just unfortunate that we haven't been able to support him much. But tomorrow and the next day is a new day, and it, as I said earlier, it just takes one guy to click in this lot. And I think you've just got to make sure that we remain positive. We make sure that we're giving everybody the right opportunity to bat at the correct times. Yes, they haven't fired, but there's no reason why they can't in the next couple of games.
Greetings, Coach. The power play for the GSG in the first to 6 overs, 50 without loss. Paarl Royals, 70 for the loss of 2. Then we look at the partnerships, the one that De Kock was involved in, 62 of 54. Runs, exclusive, but not inclusive. Is that a factor to look at, building the partnership and achieving the achievable targets?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you've seen enough T20 cricket to know that an 80-run plus partnership starts to change the result of the game. We haven't been able to do that. 50s and 60s are nice, those little partnerships, but they don't change the result of the game. So Absolutely. I can't sit here and fault any of that. I think it's just important that we just get ourselves into gear and we get ourselves going forward, and we start getting across the line once or twice. Because as I said earlier, if that is the case and we do start getting across the line in the next couple of days, we're going to be a serious force in this competition.
Okay, we're going to take one last question and then we're going to wrap it up.
So Lance, now it feels like you might potentially be in a catch-22 with the side that you've been playing and going forward in these last few games. Will you be looking at making changes? Is that something that you're going to be thinking about going into these last few games, or are you going to back the guys that you have been backing through the competition, the sort of the core of your side?
Yeah, I think we'll have to look at the surface. Marcus Stoinis is joining us, so that'll change the balance a little bit. It's been unfortunate that we haven't been able to get subs Prenellen into the last two games with their left-handers, and he's only had one game and I thought he was outstanding. So we just need to try and we'll have to relook at that balance. I know Stoin will change the balance slightly, and it might give an opportunity for someone like Prenellen to make a play. So we'll just have to look at that. We'll just have to see how Stoin turns up tomorrow as well. But yeah, it's exciting for us. We can have a look and maybe try and play someone who can attack those left-handers as well.